Oftentimes, I find myself needing alone time. Time to think, time to reflect, time to look within. And as I do that, I come to the conclusion as life happens, I'm supposed to be happening with it. But it seems like my happening stops because everything that comes in my direction, I have to take control. Maybe you taking control is distracting you from everything else you're supposed to be doing because it is God who's in control. So oftentimes I would have to release it and give it to Him because it's out of my control. The more I try to control what's not in my control, the more stress comes, the more weariness comes, the more, man, what am I gonna do? Because all of my energy is going towards things that is out of my control. Sometimes it's just me having to have faith, knowing that God got it. Being in communication with Him, making sure whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing, my focus is on that, not on what is in His control. Because I can't carry or handle what's in His control, so oftentimes I drop the ball that's in my control. Maybe you are one who feel like you just always have to handle it. And I get it. But we must know what's in our control and what's not. Because when we focus on the wrong thing, we become overwhelmed with too much that we are not supposed to handle. So then we say, why God, why is this happening to me? Why it seems like I can never move forward? It's because our focus is on the wrong thing. When we shift our focus back on what we are supposed to be focusing on based on what we are supposed to handle, then we can begin to execute at a higher level or execute more effectively to whatever it is that we're supposed to handle. Then we can handle it. Less stress, less weariness, being less overwhelmed. But do you know the difference? What is in my control? And God, what is in your control? What is it that you need me to handle? And what is it that you are going to handle? So I can focus on these tasks, these responsibilities, not worrying about what's not mine. So when we come to grips that it is things that we're focusing on that's not in our control, what is not even for us to handle, then we can start executing at a higher level because our focus is in our energy is going into which that is in our control. Once we begin to do that, then we can look to God and let Him know, thank you for giving me the wisdom. Thank you for giving me the energy. Thank you for giving me the direction. Thank you for giving me patience because where I am now, it is a result of my decisions, and you have been there with me, although you've allowed me to make left and right turns that got me here. It was always just to bring me back to you. So glory to Jesus for always being my good shepherd and always allowing me to go whenever I needed to go, only for Him to show me, apart from me, you can do nothing. Focus on what your focus should be on. Focus and execute what's in your control, and don't worry about what's not in your control. And that's how you become less stressful, less overwhelmed, and less frustrated by what you do not have control of. That's not what's in your control. Be blessed.